Everyone, any question from previous topic? Manmohan, Rajiv, Durvesh? Any question from previous firewall authentication? Uh, so into this section, I think we complete our firewall authentication, right? And layer 2 firewall implementation into this section, right? Everyone, these two topics are complete. Firewall authentication concept and layer 2 firewall, transparent firewall concept. Let's start today. Let's focus on this topic today, high availability. Can we start this topic first? Manmohan, Torvesh, Rajiv. Okay. Let's talk about high availability concept. So any idea about high availability? Everyone? Any idea? You guys can help me. Any idea about high availability or failover concept? Can anyone explain? Having a backup. Okay. Okay. You need to take over. Okay, if primary has an issue. In Fortinet firewall device, we can say high availability, everyone. In Fortinet, we can say high availability. If you are working with Palo Alto, it's the same concept, high availability. In checkpoint firewall device, you can say clustering concept, clustering, high availability, clustering. And in Cisco FTD or in Cisco ASS scenario, you can say failover concept, failover. So let's talk about scenario. For example, I have one firewall device, and this firewall device is connected with LAN side network. This side we have multiple computers, and this portion we are using as a ISP side network. ISP side network. Into this topology, everything is working fine. Okay, we have IP address on LAN interface, IP address on WAN interface, 192.168.10.1/24. Port number 3 we are using as a public facing interface. So my point is, into this topology, everything is working fine. You have IP address on interfaces, routing configuration, NAT configuration, policy configuration, VPN configuration. So traffic is traveling. You can say traffic is traveling through this firewall device. But into this topology, we have single firewall box. We have single firewall box in case if this box goes down, if this box not working, so you will lost your connectivity. Your LAN user, they cannot go on internet site. They cannot access internet resources. So for this, we can go with backup plan. For this, we can go with backup plan, or for this, we can go with high availability concept. We can add one more firewall device into this topology. One more firewall device, firewall box 2, firewall box 1. If you are working with Palo Alto scenario and Cisco FTD scenario, you you can configure high availability in between two firewall device only. Manmohan, Rajiv, Tarvesh. If you are using failover concept in between in Palo Alto scenario and in Cisco FTD. In Cisco, but in single high availability cluster, we can add 8 firewall device in single high availability cluster configuration. Same like a checkpoint firewall device. But in Palo Alto, in Cisco FTD, you can configure failover only in between two firewall device. In Fortinet, we can add 8 firewall device in high availability cluster. So now I'm adding firewall box 2 as a backup firewall device. So let's change our topology. This is switch number 2. This is switch number 1. This is ISP side network, and this side is what? LAN portion. So second firewall device I'm using for high availability. If you talk about high availability mode, so we have two options. We can go with active passive high availability, or we can go with active active scenario. In between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, we need a failover link. It's called high availability link, or you can say failover link, high availability link. If you are working with Cisco FTD scenario, checkpoint scenario, Fortinet firewall scenario, so you need single failover link. In Fortinet, in checkpoint, in Cisco FTD, you need single failover link in between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2. But if you are working with Palo Alto firewall device, you need two separate link. It's required two separate link in Palo Alto firewall device. HA1, or you can say control link. HA2, you can say data link. But in 14th firewall scenario, you need single failover link. This is high availability link. So in case, if I'm working with active passive scenario, if I'm working with active passive scenario, in active passive scenario, one firewall is actively manage your traffic, and second firewall status is what? Passive status. All the traffic is traveling through this active box. Through this HA link, firewall box 1, HA link, firewall box 1 is sending hello packet, you can say. Hello packet information, keep alive message, you can say. HS status information, you can say. Heartbeat information, you can say. So through this failover link, through this HA link, firewall box 1 is sending hello packet. Firewall box 1 saying is what? Hello, I'm active. Hello, I'm active. So firewall box 2 status is passive status. So now all the traffic is traveling via, active box. If active box goes down and firewall box 2 is not getting any hello packet through this failover link. Hello, Mohammed. Good morning to you. Firewall box 2 is not getting any hello packet from firewall box 1. So firewall box 2 can get an idea. I think firewall box 1 is not available. So let's change mode. And now I am active firewall box. So firewall box 2 is what? Firewall box 2 is a copy of firewall box 1. Manmohan, Rajiv, Torvish, firewall box 1, firewall box 2 is a copy of firewall box 1. Same configuration we have, but we cannot utilize because firewall box 2 status is passive. When firewall box 1 goes down, firewall box 2 will become active. And so now traffic is traveling via firewall box 2 automatically. So in active passive scenario, my point is in active passive scenario, in active passive high availability cluster, you can utilize only one firewall box. You can utilize only one firewall box. I told you you can add maximum 8 firewall device in high availability cluster. 8 firewall device. It means in active passive scenario, one firewall is what? Active, and rest 7 firewall box status is what? Passive. 7 firewall box status is okay. For HA to work, it must have identical second firewall device. Yes, we need one more firewall device for high availability. We need minimum 2 firewall device, Turvish, for high availability. Turvish, clear? We need 2 firewall device for high availability. You can add any firewall model, but you need no. I will tell you about the requirement, firmware something. I will tell you. Give me some time. Let's go step by step. Okay, please wait. Okay, Manmohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Turvish, everyone. So I told you we can add 8 firewall device in high availability cluster. So one firewall status is what? Active. One firewall status is active, and rest 7 firewall box status is what? Passive. So in active passive mode, you can utilize only one firewall box in high availability cluster. In case if you want to utilize all the firewall device in your high availability cluster, so you can go with active scenario. You can go with active scenario. In active, yes, you can utilize all the firewall devices. So all firewall devices in your high availability cluster, they are acting as an active firewall device. So some traffic is traveling via firewall box 1, other traffic is traveling via firewall box 2. So in active passive, we can utilize one firewall box. In active, we can utilize all the firewall device in high availability cluster. Now let's talk about some troubleshooting concept, some troubleshooting scenario. Okay, everyone, let's talk about some troubleshooting. Manmohan, Rajiv, Turvesh, Muhammad. Let's talk about some troubleshooting scenario here in high availability. So my point is I'm working with active passive mode. Okay, for example, I'm working with active passive. Okay, wait. So I'm working with active passive mode. All the traffic is traveling via active box. So the first troubleshooting scenario is in case if this box is up, this LAN interface is up, but this WAN interface is down. For example, we are working with active passive scenario failover concept. So firewall box 1 is up, LAN interface is up, but this WAN interface goes down. Then this box is up, so this box status is active. So traffic is going to hit on firewall box 1. Traffic will travel through this active box, but traffic cannot travel because this WAN interface is down. What you can do into this scenario, we can use link monitoring feature. In high availability, we can use link monitoring feature. It's not a Fortinet feature, it's a high availability feature. Link monitoring, it's a common concept. You can configure in any next generation firewall device. So you can monitor, my point is, you can monitor your LAN interface, your WAN interface, your DMZ interface in high availability configuration. So for example, I am monitoring WAN interface, I am monitoring LAN interface. So in case if WAN interface goes down, this box status automatically is a passive box, and this box status is what? Active. So this is what first troubleshooting scenario. We can discuss one more option. Wait. We can discuss one more option. So in case, okay, in case if this firewall box 1 is up, this box is up, this WAN interface is up, this LAN interface is up, but this high availability link is not working. Clear this challenge, my point? Manmohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Turvish. Firewall box 1 is up, LAN interface is up, WAN interface is up, but this high availability link is down. Maybe we are using a switch here, right? Maybe we have a layer 2 switch. Maybe switch restart something, because both the devices, both the firewall device, we are using in different rack, different rack. So to connect this a high availability link, we are using a layer 2 switch. For example, maybe switch misconfigure or switch is not working. Okay, it's a restart. My point is high availability link is not working. So what you can do, because this box is up, this box is up, this WAN interface up, this LAN interface up. If this box is up, so status is active. If high availability link goes down, then firewall box 2, he is not getting any hello packet through this failover link. So firewall box 2 can get an idea. I think firewall box 1 is not available. Let's change mode. And now I'm active. But this box is not down. Okay, this status is what? Active. So we have same configuration on firewall box 2. We have same configuration. If this box status is active, so you can face some issue in your network. That's why what we are doing, that's why we are using backup link. We can go with high availability backup link. We can add one more interface, one more interface. So this is HA1, HA1, and this HA2, HA2 is a backup link. And you can set a priority. You can set a priority. Okay, I want to utilize HA1 interface. Hello packet, keep alive message, HA status information will travel through this HA1 link. If HA1 link goes down, then HA2 link will take the responsibility. In Fortinet firewall devices, we can add we can add multiple backup link. In Fortinet firewall scenario, we can add multiple backup link. If you are working with Palo Alto, you can add only one backup link. If you go with Cisco FTD, you can there's no option for backup. You can add only one backup link. But in Fortinet, you can add multiple backup link. This is the difference if you compare with other next generation firewall device. We can add multiple backup link like HA1, HA2, HA3, HA4. If HA1 link goes down, HA2 will HA2 link will take the responsibility. So we can add multiple backup link. Clear now, everyone? This scenario. Manmohan, Turvish,
Yes, sir.
Mohammed, Rajiv. Okay. Now, what is the requirement? In case if I want to configure high availability in my network, what is the requirement? So now let's talk about requirement for high availability configuration. Requirement. So you need same model, or you can say same hardware. For example, this is 4800D. This is 4890E firewall device. You cannot configure high availability. You need same model, you can say, or same hardware. Same 40 OS version. This is the requirement. 40 OS version. Okay, here we are working with 6.4. Here we have 7.0. You cannot configure. You cannot establish high availability. You need same OS version. Same set of licenses. Same set of license is required on both firewall devices. Same set of licenses. Same type of interfaces. Same type of interfaces are required. If you are working with high-end model, if you are working with high-end models, you can get a dedicated HA port. You can get a dedicated HA link, HA interface. But in case if you are working with entry-level firewall device or mid-range firewall device, you can use your data interface as a high availability link. Okay, let's discuss other options with slide. Wait. Okay, Manmohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Durvesh, everyone, can you hear me? Okay, so we can configure high availability. We can configure high availability in two mode. We can go with active passive scenario, or we can go with active active. In active passive, we can utilize only one firewall device. And if you want to utilize all the firewall device in your high availability cluster, you can go with active active scenario. What is the requirement? What is the requirement for high availability configuration? So you need same model, same 40 OS version, same type of interfaces, same set of licenses are required. Now you can see this line. You can see this line. All cluster members share same configuration except host name and priority value. So we have different host name on each firewall device and different priority value on each firewall device. Okay, we will discuss later what is the use of priority value. Okay, how to configure. I will show you. Now let's talk about HA1 link again. HA1 link. So in between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, we need high availability link. So this link, this interface is a L3 interface, everyone. It's a L3 interface. So you need to configure IP address here. If you are working with Palo Alto firewall device, Cisco FTD or Checkpoint, you can configure IP address statically, manually. Okay. But in Fortinet firewall scenario, no need to configure any IP address. In Palo Alto, Checkpoint, FTD, yes, we can configure IP address statically. But in Fortinet, no need to configure any IP address. It will automatically get a IP address from a PIPA range 169.254. So in Fortinet, no need to configure any IP address. Heartbeat packet, or you can say hello packet, are non-TCP packet, and they are using ether type value 0x8890, 0x8891, 0x8893. And whenever you are configuring anything on active box, for example, this is active box and this is passive firewall device. Okay, so if you are configuring your LAN interface, your WAN interface, your routing configuration, policy configuration on active box, all the configuration will replicate through this HA1 link on firewall box 2. All the configuration. So hello packet information, HA status information, configuration will replicate through this HA link. Okay, wait. Link monitoring. Okay, wait. So link monitoring is required. Remember our scenario, we can monitor our WAN interface, we can monitor our LAN interface. So we can use link monitoring configuration in high availability. Priority. So when two FortiGate firewall devices are deployed in active passive cluster, it is mandatory to configure device priority. High priority for master, high priority for master, and low priority for slave. Okay, wait. Now we can discuss HA override concept. So before HA override, let's talk about FGCP protocol. FGCP protocol. So FortiGate using FGCP protocol in background in high availability configuration. FGCP, FortiGate Clustering Protocol. FGCP is FortiGate Clustering Protocol. This protocol can help you to discover when other FortiGate that belong to same HA group. It can help you to discover other FortiGate. This protocol can help you to elect primary and secondary. This protocol can help you to synchronize configuration and other data. This protocol can help you to detect when any FortiGate appliance fail. Now let's talk about primary FortiGate election process in between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, how they can decide for primary and for secondary. Let's talk about this concept, primary FortiGate election process. Manmohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Turvish, everyone clear my point? Let's talk about primary. Can you share these notes? Yes, I will share, Turvish. Slides already shared with you. You can check. Otherwise, I will share these slides also. No problem. Okay, so let's talk about primary FortiGate election process. So I have two FortiGate firewall box 1, firewall box 1, and firewall box 2. So now, if you talk about primary FortiGate election process, hello sir, kindly let us download the video that you can share. Yes, Mohammed, I will change the permission today. Sure. Okay, now everyone, let's focus on topic. Everyone, let's focus on topic now. Mohammed, Ruturvesh, Rajiv, Manmohan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. So the topic is primary FortiGate election process. In primary FortiGate election process, override option is disabled. Override option is disabled, and it is disabled by default. What is override concept? And if you enable override concept, if you want to enable, so why we need to enable this override option? Okay, let's focus on first this primary FortiGate. Then we will discuss about override. So in firewall box one, in between firewall box one and firewall box two, if negotiations start for primary FortiGate election, if negotiations start, so this is the sequence. This is sequence for negotiation. So firewall, both firewall devices will negotiate for connected monitored port. As I said, we can monitor our LAN interface, we can monitor our WAN interface, DMZ interface, right? So on firewall box one, I'm using two interfaces for monitoring. But on firewall box two, I'm using one interface for monitoring. So you can see here on firewall box one, we have higher number. We have higher number for connected monitored port. So this firewall box will become primary and this box will become secondary. So if negotiation start, they will first check connected monitor port. If you have equal number of connected monitor port, for example, two interface on firewall box one, two interfaces on firewall box two. So there is a tie. The tiebreaker is HA uptime. HA uptime. What is HA uptime? How we can verify HA uptime? I will show you in lab. But you can see if this firewall device is on this firewall device, if we have higher HA uptime, this firewall will become primary, and here we have this box will become secondary. In case if you have equal HA uptime on both firewall device, so equal connected monitor port, equal HA uptime, for example, then tiebreaker is higher priority value. Default priority value on each FortiGate firewall device is 128. This is default priority value. Default priority value. So for example, if here I'm using 150, for example, 150, and here I'm using 130. So on firewall box one, we have higher priority value. So this box will become primary. And here we have lower one. So this box will become secondary. If you have equal priority value, then if you have equal priority value 150 on firewall box one, 150 on firewall box two. So if there is a tiebreaker is higher serial number. Higher serial number. So this is what sequence, everyone. This is sequence when override concept is disabled. And yes, override is disabled by default. So when override disabled, this is the sequence. First connected monitor port. If there is a tie, HA uptime. If there is a tie, then higher priority value. Then it will go for higher serial number. This is the sequence, everyone. And if you enable override option, if you enable override concept, then sequence change. So now sequence is here we have priority value and here we have HA uptime. So now sequence change. So you can see, everyone, after connected monitor port, firewall will check priority value always. Priority value always. So here we have, for example, here we have 140, here we have 130. So after connected monitor port, if there is a tie, then tiebreaker is higher priority value. So we can enable override concept. So the benefit is if primary goes down and after some time, if primary will come up again after some time, this box will become primary or active again because override option is enabled. When negotiation will happen after connected monitor port, firewall will check priority value. Clear my point? Manmohan, Rajiv, Mohammed, Turvesh, everyone. Let's discuss rest option on lab. Okay, wait. Rest option we can discuss on lab. Please wait 5 minutes. I'm creating topology. Everyone, can you hear me? Manmohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Turvish, everyone. So we have a small topology for high availability implementation. Okay, small topology. Into this topology, we have two firewall box. We are trying to configure active passive lab and active active lab. So we have firewall box one. Wait, firewall box one. And this is firewall box two. On both firewall devices, port number one, everyone, port number one, I'm using for management. So these two interfaces are connected with this management portion. This is management portion. Port number two on both firewall devices, I'm using for LAN side network. So this is LAN side portion. And port number three for WAN side network. WAN side in between firewall box one and firewall box two, we have high availability link. Port number four, it's a high availability link. Clear this topology? Clear this topology for implementation, everyone? Okay. Okay, now. So let's start our configuration. Wait. So this is firewall box one. Wait. Config system global, set host name, firewall one, config system interface, edit port number one, set mode static, set IP 199.199.199.1 I'm using, set allows services. Let's go on second firewall box. Config system global, set hostname firewall 2, config system interface, edit port number 1, set mode static, set IP 199.199.199.5/24, set allows HTTP, HTTPS, ping and SSH. Let's go to management PC. Let's go to management PC. We can configure IP address. So same series of IP, 199.199 network. So properties, Internet Protocol, TCP/IP version 4, 199.199.199.100 IP. You can verify your connectivity, IP config, ping 199.199.199.1. I can ping to firewall box 1 and .5 firewall box 2. 199.199.199.1, username admin, password we are using 123. Let's go to second firewall device. It's a .5. So username admin, password 123. Okay, everyone, let's take a break for 10 minutes, then we can continue this topic. But Mohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Turvesh, it's a 12:13 right now, 12:13 on my side, and we can continue at 12:20. After 7 minutes, we can continue. Okay, it's a 7 minute break. Please turn off your mic. Everyone, can you hear me? Rajiv, Turvesh, Manmohan, Mohammed. Okay, let's continue our topic now. Wait. Okay, so we can go to status. We can go on dashboard status and we can add high availability information on dashboard. Right now, this firewall, both the firewall devices are not participating in any failover configuration. So you can see now this HS status, everyone. You can see this HS status mode is standalone. So this firewall box one is not participating in any failover configuration. You can also verify on firewall box 2. On firewall box 2, you can add HS status information on dashboard. HS status information. So this firewall box 2 is not participating in any failover configuration. Let's start with firewall box 1. So for HA configuration, you can go to system option. You can go to system. You can click on HA. You can click on HA. Here you can configure high availability. Default mode is standalone, but now you can select as per your requirement. Okay, so our task right now, it's a active passive. This is our task right now, active passive implementation. So you can select your mode. After that, you can decide for device priority. Device priority, higher priority value for master and lower priority value for slave for backup. So default priority value is 128. So you can change priority value here. You can go for cluster setting. You can go for cluster setting. In cluster setting, we can give cluster group name. So for example, if I'm using cluster group name GR1, same group name I will configure on a REST firewall device in high availability cluster. You can also set cluster password. LSR lab is ready. Yes, Mohammed, let's complete this lab, then we can discuss. Mohammed, let's complete this only active passive, then we can go for the lab. Okay. Okay, now. So now we can set cluster password, everyone. We can set cluster password. Cluster password. So cluster password is required if any firewall device is trying to participate into this high availability configuration, we can set its required cluster password. So you can set cluster password here. You can see session pickup option. Session pickup option is not enabled. What is session pickup? Session pickup option is disabled by default. So when traffic is traveling, my point is when traffic is traveling through the firewall device, it's a stateful firewall box. When traffic is traveling through the firewall box, firewall will maintain the state of connection in session table and connection table. Session pickup option is disabled. So firewall box 1 will not exchange session table information with firewall box 2 through this HA link. It will not share. And if you enable this session pickup option, if you enable, so now firewall box 1 can share his session table information. So in case if this box goes down and reply packet is coming via this firewall device, firewall box 2 can allow this traffic because it has information in connection table in state table. So to exchange session table information, you can enable session pickup. To monitor our LAN interface and WAN interface, we can go with monitor interface option. In high availability configuration, you can click on here. You can select your interfaces, which interface you want to monitor. Okay, for HA interface configuration, you can go with heartbeat interface. Heartbeat interface. For example, as per our topology, port number 4. Port number 4 is what? It's a high availability interface. If you select any one interface, no problem. You can select one interface and you can configure rest of the configuration. Click on OK, no problem. But if you add backup link, for example, backup link, if you select one more interface for heartbeat, so you need to set heartbeat interface priority. Heartbeat interface priority, and you can see the interface with the highest priority will be prefer. So I want to utilize in between port number 3, port number 4. I want to utilize port number 3, so I can set higher priority value. If port 3 goes down, then port number 4 will take the responsibility. So you can add your interfaces, backup interfaces. I'm not configuring high availability with graphical page. It's a simple. Let's configure high availability with CLI command. CLI command. Let's configure the CLI command option. So this is firewall box 1. This is firewall box 1. And now command is config system HA. Command is config system HA. Set mode. Now question mark, you can see you can go with standalone. You can go to A, active passive. You can go with active passive option. You can go with active option. So our task right now, A to P, active passive. Now set group name, group name, group name. I'm using GR1. Same group name I will configure on second firewall box. Now set priority. So this box, for this box, I'm giving 160 priority value. Set override enable. Remember override concept, everyone? Override enable, override disable. If override option is enabled, so after connected monitor port, firewall will check priority value. Firewall will check priority value. So you can enable override concept. Wait. So override is enabled. Now set session pickup enable. Now set HB for heartbeat interface or for HA interface. You can use this command set HB. Now in our topology, yes, we have port number 4. Port number 4. So you can select port number 4. And if you have multiple interfaces, so you can set priority value. For example, port number 4, priority value is 134. And now port number 3, priority value is 120. So if you have multiple interfaces, you can set priority value, heartbeat interface priority. But right now we have a single port number 5. No, port number 4. Now you can press enter. Oh wait, heartbeat interface. Port 4. Okay, let's give a priority value, for example, 150. Now you can type end command. You can type end command to save your configuration. Let's go to second firewall box and I'm configuring same option. I'm using same group name. So config system HA, set mode A-P, set group name GR1, set priority value 130, set override enable, set session pickup enable. Now session pickup enable. Now okay, heartbeat interface, set HB port number 4 we are using, priority value is 150. Now you can type end command. Now let's refresh our page. Okay, let's go to firewall box 1 and firewall box 2. You can refresh your page and you can see now you are getting a message. HA primary. Manmohan, Muhammad, Rajiv, Turvesh. See, we are getting some information. See, we are working with active passive scenario. active passive scenario. Priority value is 160. We are using on firewall box 1. Firewall box 1. See, 160 priority value. And you can also check group name. You can also set cluster password, for example. Wait, let's go to cluster password. So config system HA set password CCIE. You can go to second firewall device, config system HA set password CCIE. Done. So you can set cluster password. Now session pickup is enabled, hardware interface port number 4. If you go and check on second firewall box, if I'm trying to log in everyone, if I'm trying to log in, I cannot log in. This is second firewall box. Mohammed, can you hear me, dear? Manmohan, Rajiv, Tulfish. I cannot access second firewall device. See, now graphically, I cannot manage. See, this is 199, 199, 199.5. It's a firewall, second firewall box IP address, but now we cannot access. Why? Because both the firewall devices are now in a single high availability cluster. Single high availability cluster. And this cluster IP is what? This cluster IP is primary device IP address, active device IP address. So we have same IP address configuration on firewall box 2 port number 1. Same configuration. So it's a cluster IP. Cluster IP is what? 199.199.199.1. If you refresh this page, so you can see, you can verify here. One device is synchronized. Firewall box 1 is what? It's a primary device. This is HA uptime. This is HA uptime. This is device serial number. Firewall box 2 status is secondary. Why? Because we are using lower priority value. This is out of sync right now. So please wait. This will take time. This will take time so we can configure our LAN interface and WAN interface. Okay. Let's configure now our LAN interface and WAN interface. So network interface. I'm configuring IP address on firewall box 1. You can verify host name here. Host name here, firewall box 1. So port number 2, it's a LAN interface. Let's configure now. Port number 2, it's LAN interface 200.1/24 ping service. And port number 3, it's a WAN interface. So 10.1.23.1/24 ping service. And we can configure default route towards ISP. So for any unknown destination, 23.10, it's a next hop IP. So 23.10, I will configure on this router interface. Now, click on OK. To allow our traffic, we can create policy. Let's create a simple firewall policy. So rule 1, incoming interface, outgoing interface, source IP, any destination IP, any services, any action except all session logs. You can click on OK. So you can verify this configuration, everyone. You can verify this configuration on firewall box 2. This is console page. And if I'm trying to verify show system interface, so yes, we have IP address configuration. Clear now my point, everyone? We have IP address configuration. Mohammed, Manmohan, Rajiv, Tulfish. See? You can also verify policy configuration, show firewall policy. So yes, we have policy. Configuration is available on firewall box 2. So if you are configuring anything on active box, all the configuration will replicate through this HA link on firewall box 2. So we can try to initiate our traffic. Wait, let's configure IP address on LAN device. LAN device. So ncpa.cpl properties IP address 200.200.220 and gateway 200.200.1. Now we can configure IP address on outside router. Wait. Outside router we are using as a ISP router. So IP address we can configure. Interface Ethernet 0/0 10.1.23.10 mask, no shutdown, and we can set gateway entry. So for any destination, 10.1.23.1 is the next hop IP. Now let's initiate our traffic. Okay, before initiate our traffic, we can verify HA status. You can see everyone, both devices are synchronized now. Both devices are synchronized now. If I'm trying to initiate my traffic, let's try to ping to outside router. Outside router. So I'm trying to ping 10.10.1.23.10 and I'm getting reply, right? I'm getting reply. Manmohan, Muhammad, Rajiv, Turvish, everyone. I'm getting reply. You can see I'm getting reply. Let's go with the hyphen T. Let's go with hyphen T. Continuous ping request I'm sending. Continuous ping request. So I'm getting continuous reply. Continuous reply. In case if this active box, this primary device goes down, in case. So you can right click, stop, and now you can see, we can see about packet loss. Wait, only one packet loss, everyone. See, only one packet loss, and now we are getting again continuous reply. Continuous reply. You can see now, continuous reply. So if you go and check now, firewall box 2 is available as a active. You can see now this host name you can verify here. Okay, you can verify here. So now you can see firewall box 2 is now available. See, firewall box 2 is now active device. You can verify this status through CLI command also. Get system HA status. So you can verify this output through this CLI command. So HA health status is okay. We are using at active passive mode. And this device is a primary because we have higher number. Wait, this device, okay, wait, this device is a primary because it has a largest number of override priority value. So this is firewall box 2 right now. Firewall box 2 is a primary. After some time, if this firewall box 1 will come up again, then can anyone help me? After some time, if this firewall box 1 will come up again, what do you think? Mohammed, Manmohan, Parvesh, Rajiv. If firewall box 1 will come up again, then override option is enabled. Remember, override option is enabled and we have higher priority value. We have higher priority value on firewall box 1. So when this device will come up again, it will become primary again, right? Primary again, active again. Yes, we can verify. Let's wait, check. It's taking time to boot. Wait. Yes, now. So let's go and verify. So now you can see this firewall. Okay, wait. You can see now this firewall box one is active again. Clear this point, everyone? Let's continue this lab tomorrow. Okay, let's focus on lab now. Manmohan, Mohammed, Rajiv, Torvish, please share your screen, everyone, for lab. Okay, Mohammed, please share your screen here. Okay, everyone, can you hear me now? Okay, this IP address you can type on Google Chrome. Please download Google Chrome browser. Can you show remote desktop again, Mohammed? Okay, can you type this IP in any browser? No problem. 10 dot 10 dot something. Yes. Username admin, password AV. Now, how to create a topology? Can you please allow? Wait, Mohammed, please allow remote control request now. Can you go to remote desktop connection? Yes, please allow. Okay, now let me do this. Okay, wait.
Yep.
Hello, sir. Can you teach us how to make us the connection from EVNG to our internet?
I'm trying to set up. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Okay, give me
Okay.
five. Wait. This management cloud we can use for internet connection. Management cloud is for internet, and this is Windows 7, I think. Wait. Windows Server we can use for management PC. This is for management PC, and this is LAN computer. You can add one more server for Active Directory implementation. Port number one, we can connect with this management PC. Port number two for LAN side network. Port number three for WAN side. Mohammed, can you connect again? Remote desktop.